G'day, my name's Leroy. Today I'm making a pan-fried barramundi fillet, wild barramundi fillet, sitting on top of a salsa made of sweet potato, multicolored tomatoes, and beans. And around the side, I'm going to have a purple carrot puree made with some purple carrots and a bit of cream, garlic. So stand by. Now, of course, first things first, super sharp knife. And we're going to get cutting our onions and garlic and potato and everything else. First things first, chopping up the onion. Just peel off the outside. Mash that one, and we'll get some garlic, 2 garlic cloves, crushed and chopped. That. Next we've got our sweet potato peeled. Just going to chop it up into little blocks. This is going to simmer with the beans and tomatoes. Also got these awesome potatoes, tomatoes, all different colours, yellow, purple, crazy. Just going to chop them up, quarter them, you can halve these little ones. Got a big one, just dice it, another big one. Sure you get all the different colours in there. Also we've got our beans here. And with beans you'll see they've got that little stringy bit on the end. I don't want it. I'm going to cut that off. Just take a few seconds. Okay, so first we're just going to have our onions and garlic in there, frying away in some olive oil. And so on. And once they've gone down a bit, we're going to add our sweet potato now. Super bright. The salt and pepper. Toss. Whoop, lost one. Let that go for a bit until it gets a bit brown for about 4 or 5 minutes. Gonna add a bit of stock. So we'll cook that off. That'll steam the potatoes, soften them up. And then soon we'll add the beans and the tomatoes, and I found a bit of brocollini which I'm gonna pop in as well. Just because I felt like it. And when the sweet potato and onions are starting to soften, we're going to add our tomatoes and a little bit of brocollini that I chopped up. give it a toss. And just let it simmer for a bit, keep stirring it until it heats up. Well, lost a bit of potato. Another little crack of salt. And a little bit of pepper. And that'll take a few minutes to get more stock, just a little drop. And I'm going to add a good knob of butter. Whoop. To richen it up a bit. So every sauce needs butter. Just let that melt in there. Beautiful. And you just know that's going to taste good, huh? That's been going for about 2 minutes, so I'm going to pop the peas on top. And if I can find a lid, I'm going to pop the lid on top for a couple of minutes. I want them to come out really crunchy, so you don't want to cook them too fast, too hard. Okay, when that's been going for a couple of minutes, just check it. Looking good. I'm going to add some chopped parsley and chopped coriander together, because I happen to have both. Straight over the top. Looking good. Give it a toss. And that's it. Just let it sit there. Prepare the rest of your fish and everything else. Okay, for the carrot puree, we're using about 4 purple carrots, which is kind of weird. 1 clove of garlic chopped. Just roughly. Chop the tails off the carrots, and you can just pop the edges off as well. These are kind of thin carrots, so you're just going to cut them into bits so they boil pretty quick. Now take your carrots over to your water. So here we've got about 1/4 cup of water and about 1/2 cup, maybe 1/3 cup of chicken stock. So we're going to let that start to bubble. Going to add a big knob of butter and let all that purple come out. Oh, and don't forget to add your garlic as well. Okay, once that's cooked right down, you can see it's like a purple syrup. You're going to add in some cream, a dash of nutmeg. Not too much, not too little. I've already put a big crack of salt in there, and then you're going to whiz it up. Carrot puree here, so it's about as smooth as I'm going to get it. It tastes awesome. And you keep that aside for a minute. Okay, we have our barramundi fillets, so we're just going to season them, salt and pepper. Now once you put it on the hot pan, then you'll season the other side. Just a slight drizzle of oil. And we're going to toss those into a hot pan, which is over here, getting hot, with a nice knob of butter. And to that, I'm going to add a good pinch of oregano, just to season the butter and oil. I'm also just going to add a little sprinkle of coriander, ground coriander powder. And that's ready for the pan. Okay, that butter and oil is starting to bubble now. I'm going to place it seasoned side down. Gentle. That topper season. Now it's a good idea just to use your spoon while it's cooking. Baste it with the oil. Get to the top cooking. Get all those herbs all over it as well. couple of minutes. We're going to pop it in the oven at about 200 degrees for a few minutes and she'll be done. Alright, fish is ready. Oh, beautiful. I'm going to take that out and let it rest. And then we'll start plating.